Captain Jake Morrison stood on the bridge of the USS Blackstar, staring at the massive view screen that showed the darkness of space. His ship floated silently at the edge of human territory, hidden from all sensors by advanced stealth technology. For 3 months now, they had been watching a war that was tearing apart this part of the galaxy. "Captain, we're getting another transmission from the battle zone," said Lieutenant Commander Lisa Hayes from her position at the tactical station. Her voice was tight with anger. "It's the Zephyrians again. They just finished attacking the Rimworld. Colonies." Morrison's jaw tightened. The Rimworld colonies were peaceful farming settlements that had nothing to do with the war between the Zephyrian Empire and the Caltheran Republic. Men, women, and children who just wanted to grow crops and raise their families in peace. "Put it on screen," Morrison ordered. The view screen lit up with images that made the entire bridge crew fall silent. Burning cities, destroyed farms, ships fleeing desperately through space only to be hunted down and blown apart by Zephyrian warships. The aliens showed no mercy to anyone who got in their way. Chief Engineer Danny Rodriguez shook his head in disgust. "Those monsters. They're not even soldiers down there, just families trying to escape." Communications Officer Amy Carter wiped tears from her eyes as she watched a refugee transport explode on the screen. "How many people were on that ship?" she whispered. "Sensors show about 2,000, Hayes replied, her voice barely controlled. "Men, women, children, all dead because they were in the wrong place when this war started." Morrison had seen enough. He turned away from the screen. "Turn it off." The bridge went dark again, showing only the stars. But everyone could still see those burning cities in their minds. This war had been going on for 2 years now, and it kept getting worse. The Zephyrians and Caltherans hated each other so much that they would destroy entire planets just to deny them to their enemies. "Sir, incoming transmission from Earth Command," Carter announced. "It's Admiral Karen Phillips, Priority 1. "Put her through," Morrison said. The screen flickered, and Admiral Phillips appeared. She was an older woman with gray hair and tired eyes. Morrison could see the stress of command written across her face. "Captain Morrison, I'm afraid I have bad news," she began without any greeting. "Our diplomatic mission to both alien empires has failed completely. Ambassador Chen tried everything, but neither side will even consider peace talks." Morrison nodded. He had expected this. "What did they say exactly, Admiral?" Phillips looked even more tired. "The Zephyrians told our ambassador that humans are weak insects who should stay out of affairs that don't concern us. The Caltherans said almost the same thing. Both empires think we're too small and pathetic to matter." "And our offer to help the refugees?" Morrison asked, though he already knew the answer. "Rejected by both sides. They said any human ship found in their territory will be destroyed on sight. They don't want our help and they don't want us interfering with their war." Phillips paused, then continued. "But that's not the worst part, Jake." Morrison felt a cold feeling in his stomach. "What else?" "Both empires have started attacking our shipping lanes. 3 of our trade vessels were destroyed yesterday. The aliens claimed they were carrying supplies to their enemies." Phillips's voice grew hard. "They weren't. They were just normal cargo, ships carrying medicine and food to our outer colonies." Hayes looked up from her station. "Admiral, how many casualties?" 847 people, Phillips replied, "including the crew of the medical ship Mercy. They were carrying supplies to help sick children on New Boston." The bridge fell silent. Everyone knew the Mercy. It was a hospital ship that traveled between human colonies, bringing medical care to places that needed it most. The crew were doctors and nurses, not soldiers. Rodriguez slammed his fist on his console. "They killed doctors and nurses, people who were trying to help sick kids." Morrison felt the anger building inside him, but he kept his voice calm. "Admiral, what are our orders?" Phillips leaned forward on the screen. "The Security Council has made its decision, Captain. We tried diplomacy. We tried to stay neutral. We tried to help their victims. None of it worked. Both alien empires have made it clear that they see humanity as weak and easy to push around." She paused, looking directly at Morrison. They're about to learn how wrong they are. Morrison straightened. Are we going to war, Admiral? We're already at war, Jake. They started it when they began targeting our civilians. But we're going to finish it. Phillips's expression grew cold. The gloves are off, Captain. Both alien empires think humans are weak because we prefer peace to war. They think we can't fight because we try to avoid fighting. Morrison felt a smile growing on his face. It wasn't a pleasant smile. They have no idea what we're really capable of. Exactly. For too long, we've let other species think we're just another weak race that can be pushed around. It's time to show them the truth. Phillips looked at each person on the bridge. Captain Morrison, you and the crew of the Blackstar have new orders. You are authorized to engage both alien empires with full force. Show them what happens when you threaten human civilians. Hayes looked up from her station. Admiral, are we talking about limited engagement or total war? Phillips didn't hesitate. Total war, Commander. Both empires have chosen to target our innocent people. They've rejected every attempt at peace. They think humanity is weak and helpless. Her voice grew deadly serious. Show them why humanity doesn't start fights. We finish them. Morrison nodded. Understood, Admiral. When do we begin? Immediately. Intelligence reports that a Zephyrian fleet is moving toward the New Denver colony. 43 ships, including 3 of their heavy battle cruisers. They plan to attack the colony in 18 hours. Morrison looked at Hayes. Time to intercept? Hayes checked her instruments. If we leave now and push the engines, we can reach New Denver in 16 hours, sir. Morrison turned back to Admiral Phillips. We'll be there, Admiral. The Zephyrians won't know what hit them. Phillips nodded. Good hunting, Captain. And Jake? Make sure none of their ships escape. We want them to wonder what happened to their fleet. The transmission ended, leaving the bridge in darkness again. Morrison looked around at his crew. These were good people, all of them. They had joined the space service to explore the galaxy and help protect human colonies. None of them had wanted war, but war had come to them anyway. Morrison walked to his command chair and sat down. Carter, send a message to all departments. Battle stations in 1 hour. We're going to war. Amy Carter's fingers flew over her controls. Message sent, sir. Morrison looked at the view screen where the stars waited silently. Somewhere out there, alien fleets were planning to attack more human colonies. They thought humans were weak. They thought humans would run away when faced with superior numbers. They were about to learn the biggest mistake of their lives. Hayes, prepare the weapon systems. Rodriguez, I want maximum power to the engines. Johnson, plot a course for New Denver. Morrison's voice was calm, but everyone could hear the steel underneath. It's time to show these aliens what happens when they threaten our people. The USS Blackstar turned toward its destination, invisible to all sensors, carrying death